Sanjay Kamajulka, actor, writer, director. As you know, I have been giving lectures for acting, film direction, filmmaking, and also to producers. And nowadays, I am giving tips in my videos. But till now, I was giving in Hindi. But uh, people who are abroad, foreigners, they have requested to teach in English. So this lecture will be in English, and it is regarding filmmaking at glance. Yes. So I'm telling you about filmmaking at glance. Otherwise, the filmmaking is a vast subject. It takes years and years to learn. But I want to tell you the basic of it. And in such a manner, I will tell that a newcomer who does not know even ABC of filmmaking shall understand that. What is filmmaking? Yes, so let us proceed. What is filmmaking? See, you have got a story. A story, a story is always there. You also make some stories. If you don't want to go to college, school, you say, oh, this is something, that is something. So, stories, What is a story? Supposing there is a story. Okay. Now, to bring that story to the screen, to a screen which is a visual audio medium, is filmmaking. You have got a story, okay? Now you want to show it on screen, a visual audio medium. So that is filmmaking. And for doing that, there are a lot of process, there are a lot of persons involved, there are a lot of things to be done. So this is filmmaking. Simple. It looks simple, but it is very difficult to bring a story. So the main important thing is story. There has to be a story. So a story is there. Now we have to bring it to, we have to show it on the screen. Can be of theater, can be of TV. Nowadays mobile, web series and all that you are seeing. So in general I am telling, so whatever, may it be film, may it be serial, web series, advertisement, everything is a part of filmmaking. So what is filmmaking? A story. You have to show it to on a screen, and for that there are many processes. So now we study steps. What are the steps? Important steps. Obviously I will be telling in a nutshell. I can't take much of the time out here. So because it will take a lot of time to tell in details, so I'm giving you in nutshell only at the moment. But I'm trying to make you understand, a newcomer who doesn't know at all what is filmmaking. So this is filmmaking, and how, this is important, how it is done, what are the steps, that we will see again in nutshell. The first step is, you have got a story, no problem. Now to convert this story in such a format which is shootable, a format which we can shoot. This is important, because a story you cannot shoot. So now the story is converted into script. That is the first step. Yes. To convert a story into script. What is script? Script, you may understand like this. It is, we have separated every scene out there. Location wise, scene wise, we have converted into the story. We have converted into many scenes. Location wise, we have made a screenplay, and then there are dialogues and there are narrations also. So script, from the story to the script. So a script is ready in a format which is shootable, which we can shoot. So first step, from a story to script. I will take a practical example so that you can understand later on, but at the moment I am going to tell you like this. So first step, to convert a story into script. Then, now script is ready, so you are ready for the shooting? Yes. Shoot. How to shoot? Yes. What do you mean by shoot? Yes. When a story is there, I take an example. Say, let us take a very small story. There's a teacher, there's a student, teacher asking a student, why were you failed this year? He says, because Suresh, the name is Suresh. Suresh says, sir, it is because of Ramesh. And Ramesh is coming there, so Ramesh comes out there. So teacher asks him, Ramesh, did you disturb Suresh? Bas, we will take up to this only, otherwise it is further long story, a good joke, but to understand we will take this much only. Supposing this is the story. Now this story converted into screenplay. How do you convert? In this case, what is a screenplay? Scene wise. Here there is only one scene. In the college or in the class, a location has to be there. Location wise, scene wise. No? So, the college or in the class, teacher is asking, student says, Suresh, why did you fail this? Why did you fail this year? And he said, because of Ramesh. And then Ramesh comes. So you have to shoot that much. So this is the screen play having one scene with narration and dialogues. So now this we are going to shoot, and how to shoot that, because the most important part in filmmaking is shooting. Shooting means the characters in the script are played by actors. Okay, the characters are played by actors and they act like a character. So what is acting, I will tell later on, but there are actors. So most important persons during shooting are actors who will act like the characters, and the cameraman will shoot from camera, second cameraman, and on the top of the two is the film director. The most important person in filmmaking is the film director, who is the captain of the ship. He is involved from the very beginning, from story selecting to converting into screenplay and then shooting. So now first step, converting into screenplay. Second step is shooting. Now for shooting, you have to do a lot of preparation. So before shooting, one more step is there, which is called pre-shooting, pre-production. That is when we prepare for the shooting. That is very important, I tell you. You have to prepare for the shooting. So I told you, you need a director you have got. You need a cameraman to shoot. You need actors. Okay, a location, in this case there's only one location. The locations have to be there. So in pre-shooting, what you do is, in a nutshell I am telling you, what you have to do is, obviously you have to select actors. So casting has to be done. That is called casting. It is done by casting director generally. Then you have to hunt for location, recce you have to do. The locations are located, are finalized. So casting is finalized, location is finalized, and to do all the production, you have to keep an executive producer. You have to appoint an executive producer, and that is a very important person who will take care of production part of it. He will go with you. He will rather tell you these are the locations. Then the director and the cameraman go to the locations out there. Then the casting is there, location has been done, executive producer is there. Then costume designer has to be there, who will tell what costumes have to be worn. Then art director has to be there, makeup man, hairdresser. All these persons are needed during the shooting. But in pre-preparation, one, you have to select them. Second, you have to guide them what to do, how to do, discuss that. There are several meetings, there are story readings many a times. Then the most important thing, when you are going to shoot, everything is ready, you are going to shoot. Before that, scheduling is done. Yes, this is very important. What is scheduling? Supposing the next day you are going to shoot, so what are the scenes which you are going to shoot there? And if a director is like me who keeps himself prepared, so even in every scene, so when you shoot a scene, let me tell, so the scheduling is done, but which scene is to be shot first, etc., etc. Now the scheduling is also done, everything is ready, go for shooting, finish. Now in shooting, what main work is of the director, because he selects particular scene is being shot. So in particular scene, what shots are to be taken, so he has to have knowledge of that. Obviously that is the basic thing for direction. So main work of film director is deciding what shots are to be taken for in every scene, and taking performance for the actor. I told you the actors have to behave like the character. So what is acting? Now I am telling that. I tell you, I have seen people from all over the world, and what if you ask what is acting, someone will say something, other will say something, one college telling one thing, but I have made one perfect definition and the whole world can follow that, and that is, what is acting? To live a character. Yes, to live a character. Some people say to behave like a character, but I go one step ahead, to live like a character. You will say, but only this is the acting, but this is the beginning of the act. To live like a character means a character is there. Supposing in this case, my story, there's a teacher, there's a student, and then Suresh, then Ramesh is there. So behave or live like that teacher. So you have to understand what that character is. Is it an angry man or cool down, whatever. So you have to understand the character, and we teach that because there are many processes, many things to be done. So one thing is you have to understand the character. How is it? And the other thing is very important, to live like that character. And that is a very difficult task, I tell you. And that we also teach. There are CF, SF, many things out there. So many things have to be done to live like that character. So people say like behaving the character. I say you have to live like a character. Because I am a person. I am an actor, very renowned out there. I am a writer and director also, very renowned. But as an actor, when I wear the clothes of a character, I've done more than 100 characters out there, and each time I have to think a lot, and it is challenging, but I love challenges. So when I wear the clothes of character, I get into the character. So the best performance is when you forget yourself and you behave, not only behave, you live like that character. So it is very difficult, and it is called methodic acting, which we do. And there's a spontaneous acting also. I do both the actings. Spontaneous means as soon as the camera is on, you are into character. As soon as the camera is off, you get out of the character. So that is also needed very much. So I have got both the methods. I do both the methods, and I have got expertise of that. So this is the thing. So actor. So you have to select such an actor who understands the character, such a director who can take best performance from the actor. Sometimes actor may not be able to understand or do the thing, then it is the duty of the director to see to it. So shooting and what shots are to be taken, and then what that shots are taken along with cameraman and art director is there, everything. It is a team effort, you see. But director is the captain of the ship. So what shots are taken, he decides. Shots are taken under his guidance, and he has to take the best performance from the actors. This is the job during the shooting of a director. And a director like me who has got a knowledge of everything, acting, writing, direction, I do editing myself also. I will tell about that also. I've got VX knowledge of visual effects also, music also, and very important, filmmaking is one thing. I'm telling you about only filmmaking. But after making a film, to release it and to distribute it, to market it is the most important. And I've got expertise of that also. Because see, I am a chartered accountant also. I've been chief financial officer in a very big company. So efficient administration and leadership is my expertise, which a director has to have. You see, because he is the captain of the ship, he's a leader, and he has to be best administrator. He has to be best administrator, I tell you. Because at the time of shooting, there may be many problems there. So crisis management, he shall know. So you have to take care. So I've got a lot of knowledge and I have learned a lot what problems can creep in and how to take care earlier also. But some new problem may create, so you have so there may be it may happen that some new problem has come. So you have to be expertise of crisis management also. Anyway, so now the shooting is there. The shooting is after shooting, what to do? So first step, a story converted into a script. Second, pre-shooting, then shooting, and then post-shooting, that is post-production. You have shot many shots out there. Okay? Now you have to arrange them, the best shots, and arrange them. The scenes have to be arranged. So that is called editing, and it is very important. I tell you, editor is a very important person, because even a good film, good script, good short film, a bad editor can ruin it. And even a bad script and bad short film, a good editor can make it very good. So editor is very important. And you know, I have got expertise of actor also, writer also, and director also, and editor also. So editing may, what you have to take care in editing, what you have to take care is very important. That every time you have to see that you have to edit in such a manner that your film is benefited. A good film is formed. It is very good shot, so I will take. No, any shot has to be taken to enhance the quality and the entertaining part of film, to make the film far better. Whatever shots are needed, that have to be taken, no bias. Okay, so editor has to be like that. So editing is done, then music is to be given. Background music is very important. It takes the film from this level to that level. That has to be given. Then visual effects. Yes, in the because it is not necessary that only when some impossible task has to be done, they have to be done in by visual effects. But nowadays, many things. You see, like the fire scene. Earlier, where the actual fire was lighted, but that was very dangerous. But now you can take care by visual effects, so that people are safe. For the safety sake, you can use the visual effects in the normal films also. Not necessarily some impossible things are to be shown, like person coming through a wall or flying and all that. So, and if it's a fiction film or if it is such a film, a lot of visual effects are to be given. So there is a lot of scope nowadays in visual effects. You can give a lot of visual effects and make your film best out there. So that is there, that has to be given. Then yes, dubbing has to be done, because if it is not sync sound is there, and that you take care at the time of shooting that not much of the sound is there, and special arrangements are made, then no need of dubbing, or only a bit one. Otherwise film is dubbed, and then music is there, then effects. If it is dubbing is there, so sound effects, opening of the door, or shoes, voice of the shoes, tuck, 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 tuck. So all those Foley have to be given. So dubbing, music and Foley, and then you have to mix. Mixing has to be done. So now video is ready, audio is ready, and visual effects are ready, then CC, DI and all those things. Now your film is ready. So main 4 steps. 1, story into script, then pre-shooting, shooting and post-production. So this is a process of filmmaking. You need actors. What is acting? I have told. You need directors. What director have to do? I have told. Then you need executive producers. You need a cameraman. You need an editor. These are the 4 pillars, rather 5. Executive producer also pillars. But the main person is the producer, who gives the money, his own money or from the financer. So main person is producer. So he may select a director, who may select a story. A producer may have a story out there. So a story is there. Then the director converts it into a screenplay with the help of the writers. And then executive producer is there. Then the casting is done. Then the location hunting is there. Makeup man, costume designer, art director, many persons are involved, teamwork, scheduling, and then we go for shoot. Shooting is done, and then post-production. So this is filmmaking. Okay, yeah, you have made the film. Wow. But now to release it, to distribute it and to market it, that is the most difficult part. That is the most difficult part, and we will discuss it later on sometimes. Yes, thank you.